I'm going to record on this computer. All right, so how many of you guys are new to my class? A couple of you. Welcome, welcome. All right, well, I am Nicole. I am your corporate director of marketing. You guys have been flooded with my emails constantly. So I am glad you guys can join me. What I do ask is if you guys are new, if you guys can go ahead and show your lovely faces. I ask that, the reason why I ask that is not just because I like to get to know you guys as people, as humans, and just not as Bill W. I'm calling you out Bill. Just kidding. I know some people cannot show their faces, they're at work or something like that. And that is okay. Another is I do not pay attention to my chat. Oh, there's Bill W. Yay. I don't pay attention to my chats at all. So I ask that you guys do not chat in any questions. When you guys do have a question, just go ahead and be rude and take yourself off of mute and just shout out a question. Just kidding, you guys will not be rude. I'm asking you to do that because I, again, don't look at the chats, and I rather answer your question right on the spot than have to go back and reroute and kind of go back and do everything again. So I rather hit it right on the head and take care of it immediately so everybody is on the same page. And then that way we don't have to, like I said, go back and do this again. So who does not have their license yet? Only a couple of you are waiting for your license. Okay, so with this Facebook class, you will just have to take notes as far as what you can and what you should be doing in the steps. Because right now, legally, you cannot put Wardley on your Facebook page just because you guys are not licensed yet. So you cannot legally associate yourself with a brokerage at this time. But it will give you good insights and tips and tricks on what you guys can start doing as far as getting yourself ready and getting those steps on lists and things like that on what to do as soon as that license comes in, and you guys are going to be able to hit the ground running, and you should be in full force as soon as that comes in. So get your pen and paper ready and take those notes so you guys are ready to go. All right.
You mentioned, I have a question. You mentioned recording. So are you going to send this out? Will this be on the Wardley Hub?
Yep. So if you guys go to the Wardley Hub, there is a YouTube channel on there that brings you directly to my YouTube channel. So every single Monday, all of my recordings are put onto my YouTube channel. So those have been on there since June. That's when I kind of started doing these classes. So everything that you guys, if you guys have missed some of my Monday classes, those are all on there. So again, go to the Wardley Hub and go to the YouTube channel, and those will be on there. My DeltaNet one is not on there yet, which I did last Monday. I apologize. That will get up there with this one. Although this one has probably been up there 4 times. But all of them are a little different because everybody has different questions. So I always try to post them all. Just like I said, because everybody has different questions. So I kind of go through different things on each one of them. My classes usually last about an hour. So if you have to hit and run, just go ahead and leave. Don't feel like you're being rude or anything like that. I kind of like to cover as much as I possibly can because I like you guys to leave my class being able to being able to do what I'm trying to teach you guys to do. So that's what I like. So let's go ahead and get into it. Facebook 101, do I really need a business page? Short answer of that is absolutely yes, especially getting out of the pandemic. Hopefully we're at the end of it, you guys. I was in Utah this weekend, and let me tell you, I walked into Walmart and I looked around, and half of the people were wearing masks and half of them were not. So I ripped my mask off, I stuck it in my pocket, and I felt like I was committing a crime. I was walking around without a mask on, and I felt like I was human again. It was amazing. I was taking selfies. I'm like sending them to all my friends. I'm like, look at this. I'm in public and I'm not getting arrested for not wearing a mask. It was amazing. It was so amazing. So hopefully we're reaching the end of this pandemic. But Facebook is a huge part of where we're at in the world today. Anybody and everybody is on Facebook right now. My 15-year-old is on Facebook all the way up to my 65-year-old dad. So everybody is on Facebook. It used to be just, well, it started out being the millennials, then the millennials kind of went over to Instagram, and then that left just the older generation on Facebook, and now it is becoming anybody and everybody. So you do need a Facebook business page, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you do need to be active on it. And don't just go ahead and activate a business page and then stop and be done with it after that. Because I will hunt you down. I will find you. I know what office you are at, and I will come scold you, just to let you know. All right, so the top 9 benefits of all Facebook business pages. Of a Facebook, not all Facebook. All right, reach billions of potential customers. This has changed over the pandemic to only more. So 2.5 billion users. Need I say more? This is the number of your fellow Earthlings who log into Facebook at least once a month. Once a month, you guys. That's not very often. You may say, I agree. So how about this number? 1.66 billion users. That's the number of daily active users as of January 2020. Okay, so 1.66 billion users of January 2020. That was pre-pandemic. So you can guarantee that that has probably went up a billion users. Like I said, everybody and anybody is on it right now. So yes, that's a little less than 2 billion people logged into Facebook every single day. If that's not enough potential customers for your business, you should rethink your line of business or rethink your thinking. A Facebook business page is hands down the best way to gain access to this massive number of potential customers across the world. More importantly, it's the best way to reach people in your community. Forget the world. And our community is huge, you guys. We're in Las Vegas. I was ready to say Las Vegas, Minnesota. If you guys don't know, I just moved. Actually, on the 28th marks my year anniversary here in Las Vegas. So yay me, woohoo. All right, so 2, build a huge email list. So great way to build your email list. Getting people to like your page isn't enough to give your business long-term, substantial path to success. I didn't say that word. Okay. What if Facebook does in fact disappear one day? What if Facebook drastically reduces business capabilities on the platform or drastically increases ad costs? If they do, and you haven't made a connection with your followers outside of Facebook, then you'll be in trouble. That's why smart businesses collect emails from Facebook fans so they can contact their community outside of Facebook. Most businesses do this through contests, giveaways, and newsletters, and it's a proven system. So my husband and I just started and I say this all the time, just started a club baseball team down here. So we just started at the beginning of the year, and we have 4 teams right now. And I just did a Valentine Giveaway box thing. So it had, guess how much candy was in this? It had a t-shirt, it had like eye black, it had some baseball cards, and it had all this other stuff. But to guess how much candy was in there and to be able to get this gift basket, which I bought everything on clearance, you guys. But I priced it out as if it wasn't all on clearance. And it was like a $75 basket, which I spent, I think it was like 25 bucks on it, but nobody knows that. And to be able to put your name into the drawing, to guess how many candies, they had to go ahead and give me their email address. And so I had probably about 75 entries. So now all of these 75 people are now in my database to be able to send out. Now we do monthly camps. We look for guest players for like our 10U, 12U, 16U, whatever. And now I have 75 emails that just wanted this $75 gift basket. And so that is a great way for you guys to be able to build your guys' database. Think outside of the box. Do a giveaway. Do Easter's coming up. Do some kind of cute Easter basket, some kids' Easter basket, basketball with, some fruit snacks in it or whatever, or some cool like blanket with 2 coffee cups and a thing of Starbucks coffee grounds or whatever it may be. And give that away, but ask for their email in return. People are right now down on their luck, not having a job or, there's just different circumstances, or people just like free crap like I do. So when I see that gift basket, what I'm going to think is, oh my gosh, I have an 11-year-old girl at home. So if that gift basket is going to be geared towards her, I'm going to be like, all right, the Easter Bunny doesn't have to come for my 11-year-old girl because all I have to do is give my email address to this real estate person. Heck yeah. So I'm going to do that. And there you go. You have my email address. And now I'm entered in to get that gift basket where hopefully if I win, I get to give it away. And I don't have to spend any money. So that is huge, you guys. Absolutely huge. So that is a great way because you don't know with, between all the politics and things going on, one day Mark Zuckerberg will be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with Facebook anymore. I don't know why he would ever do that because he's making billions of dollars. But he could one day be like, you know what? I'm hitting the road. I'm done with Facebook. And what happens to all your guys' followers? You have no way to contact them. So try to build that email list from them. Get that email. There are lots of different creative ways to go ahead and try to do that. So try to build that email list off of your Facebook page. All right, lower your marketing expenses. Facebook, I always say, if you do not know me, I am the $4 Nicole. You should not be spending no more than $4 on your marketing ads on Facebook. And I will show you how to do that, how to get ads, how to get business with just $4. So starting a Facebook business page costs you exactly $0. Sure, you may pay a graphic artist to design a profile picture or cover photo. You don't even need to do that. I have pictures on my Facebook page that are bought and paid for that you guys can use. They're free and you guys can access those at any time. But that's not a necessity. Using photographs you take of your business works just fine. And in some cases, it's better than a creative image from a designer. My point is that getting rolling with a page costs you nothing until you start paying for ads to get page likes, boosting posts, and running sponsor stories, all of which you should be doing with your page. Facebook ads, yeah.
I just had a question. So here's where I get confused with this Facebook business page.
Okay.
It seems to always want to associate my personal page, and I don't want to do that. So it's like it's like so tricky to not associate your personal stuff with the business page.
No, you should never ever have to associate your personal page with your business page, ever.
Okay. So are you going to walk us through how to do this without, because it's confusing as heck to me. It really is.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Facebook ads are relatively inexpensive when you're compared to a traditional print, radio, or TV ads, and are 1,000 times more targeted. You know, when you go to print, radio, TV ads, like I said, I have an 11-year-old girl who watches America's Got Talent. So if you're on a TV ad, you are basically targeting my 11-year-old daughter who cannot buy a house. If you are going to be going on to Facebook, you can take away that. You can take away 18-year-olds. You can take away 21-year-olds. You can take away 65-year-olds if you don't want to go to the higher, age group. If you don't want to do the 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom ramblers. So there is a way, even though we are fair housing marketing, there is a way to go ahead and take those away and totally hone in on who we want. If we just want first-time home buyers, we can put our money and target just first-time home buyers. If we want people, if we are new home builds, we can target just new home builds and we can take everybody else away. If we want more high end, if we want more doctors, if we want more lawyers, if we want more of that, we can key in on that. If we want, like I said, first-time home buyers, if we want the teachers, the mechanics, the more 300 to 400 thousand, $100,000 house. That's who we can key in on. That's the great thing about Facebook marketing is we can go ahead and pick and choose who we want to market. And that is where my $4 comes in, is we are not throwing our money away where we're like, here's $100, market to whoever you want. Well, whoever you want cannot afford your $900,000 house. That teacher cannot afford that. Or that lawyer or that doctor is not going to look at that $300,000 house. So you're basically opening up the garbage can and ripping up that money and just throwing it away. So that's a great thing about Facebook marketing. It's really cool when you get in the back end of it, of what you guys can do. And I will show you all of that. It is really, really cheap on what you guys can do.
Hey, Nicole, I have a question. I tried to post an ad. It was the Guild Mortgage co-branding flyer, and it got rejected.
I will show you why it got rejected in just a minute. I know exactly why it got rejected. So I just went through this. So this is your target audience by location, demographic, and interest. So you can go ahead and do by location. So I live in the 89117 area code. So you can go ahead and you can do a 10-mile radius around that. If you like I said, the demographics, if you have that house on a golf course, you can go ahead and you can do golfers. If you have that camping slab for the house, you can go ahead and narrow down to campers. If they like the outdoors, fishing for a boat. So it is absolutely amazing on what you can do and how you can target your audience. I had, like I said, I always say $4. To give you a couple examples of why I'm so passionate about this, and why I get so excited, is I had an experienced agent. They have been an agent for over, I think they're like 27 years. And she had the only residential lot next to McCarran Airport. And it was by the rental company, car rental company. And she's like, Nicole, I have no idea how to sell this. There's no way they're going to buy this. Like no residential person is going to buy this. How are we going to do this? And so we're like, you know what, let's go ahead and we're going to go on the back end and we're going to target this not as a residential. We are going to target this to, so we targeted it to dispensaries. We targeted it to, so we're sitting there going, who is going to want this? It was on 4th of July. Actually, it was the 3rd of July. So it was on the 3rd of July, and we're like, all right, let's go do this. So we did car dealerships, we did dispensaries, we did fast food restaurants. What else did we do? We did one more, and I can't remember. And we did $4, and it was a $880,000 lot, and it was on, I think, no more than 7 hours, and she got a phone call. And some guy over in California came, and he bought it all cash, and he is parking his helicopter on it. And he is putting a banner on his helicopter, and that's all he's doing, is he is using it for a billboard. And absolutely insane. And then off of that ad, she got 3 more listings. So off of this $4 ad, she got, I think it was like $1.8 million worth of listings, like worth of, or not commission, but of sales, off of a $4 ad, off of the way we did our location, demographics, and interests. So absolutely insane and amazing. So really think outside of the box on who you can market for your house. There is another one that she was just an hour outside of Las Vegas. She had this property, this land. It wasn't even property. It was land, no dwelling, no public access to it or anything like that. And she's like, Nicole, how am I going to do this? Who's going to want this? You know, they're going to have to pipe in, you know, electricity, water, all of this stuff. She's like, how am I going to do this? And I'm like, you know what? So we sat here and I'm like, oh my gosh, cattle ranchers. Let's go ahead and start targeting Wyoming, Texas. We did Utah. I can't remember. I think we did like Nebraska, and we did ranches, we did cattle, and things like that. And within, I think it was like 20 some days, she sold it. So absolutely amazing. So it's just something that you guys have to think outside of the box, and figure out from a buyer's standpoint of like, who would want this? Like who and what, and it's just crazy on how you have to think, but it's crazy on who you can pick for that. So that's why I say $4. When you know who wants that property and everything like that, that's why you only need $4. And why I say $4 is it's worked. And so I figure why go more? Because $4 has worked. So I just stick with $4. So absolutely passionate about this part of it. And I get so giddy and happy when I do this and I hear all of the success story from the $4. So any questions about this part? I'll show you guys how to do all of this too. No questions? Okay, perfect. All right. So number 5, gain insight on your audience. So this is just the geek side of the marketing on the back side. So I'm just not going to read it. I'm just going to show you guys. So on the back side, you guys can see how many page views you guys got. You guys can see how many likes, how many post reaches, the post engagements, the responsive time. The response time, actually, Facebook does pay attention to this. So make sure that you guys are responding at a decent rate. The more response time, the faster the response time, the higher you guys go in organic searches. So when you guys go on your Facebook page, on just your regular home page, the first person that you see is either a page that you like or a person that you follow or a friend. The second one that you guys see is going to be an ad, or it is going to be an organic boost. And that's where I want to see you guys. That is picked by Facebook. If it is not a paid ad, it is picked by Facebook on the responsive time, on their responsive time on messages and on the posts. So really pay attention to your responsive time here. And then this shows you on your page followers. This is kind of where, if you are a competitive person like I am, this is what I pay attention to, because like actions on the page down 33%. And I'm like, oh, dang nabbit, 33% down. What can I do to get it up? So I try to figure out how I can get it up. And you know, so then I'm like, here, 31 page followers. Yes, up 55%. Perfect. So this is kind of where I kind of get a little competitive with myself. So this is a pretty cool gain insight on your audience. So that's kind of pretty shabby. Build brand loyalty. Obviously, that's what we want within Facebook. Besides being a place to build a customer base and sell products, a Facebook business page can do wonders for helping you build brand loyalty. What exactly does that mean? Well, if you consistently provide valuable and entertaining content, your followers will stay loyal, even when you make a mistake. These days, people look online to find businesses to buy from, and they often search social media. If your followers see you being active and responsive, they're much more likely to do business with you than a company with no Facebook presence or poorly run pages. So on your page, I don't want you guys to just constantly post real estate. That is boring, and people are going to leave your page. They don't want to see an entity. They want to see a human being. They want to make sure that they can connect with you. I am a fun, crazy, outgoing person. So I want to make sure that I can connect with a fun, crazy, outgoing real estate agent to go look at homes with. And if I can't connect with you through your Facebook page as that, I'm not going to go with you. So I want to be able to see that through you. I always tell the story of my son. So he has grown up always thinking that he is black. So he always wants his hair cut certain way, very sharp, very clean, very well kept. And he plays football, baseball. He's very into sports. So it took us a very, very hard, very long time in Minnesota to find a black barber that loved sports, who could connect with my son. So I searched and searched and searched through Facebook. And so I had to find a black young barber who would be able to relate to my son. And so that is how people are going to relate to you. They need to find that through Facebook, because that's how they find you. That's how they try to relate to you. Luckily, we finally found him. And the first time when we moved out here, we flew him out here last August to cut my son's hair, because we still haven't found anybody out here. So if you guys know a good barber, please hit me up, because we're looking for one. We don't want to keep flying our barber out here from Minnesota. But anyway, so show that. So if you are a mountain biker, or if you like trap shooting, or if you like arts, or whatever it may be, show that, because that is who you are going to attract. Like I said, if you are just going to show real estate, you are going to turn people away, because people are not going to go to you. Nobody is stuffy. Nobody wants that stuffy person. I highly recommend for your profile picture that you do not put your headshot, because that is stuffy. That's not for that. Do a laid back, what are they called? Why am I not thinking of it right now? Lifestyle photo. Do a lifestyle photo. Something outside, something, or even if it is inside, don't have your arms crossed. That shows that you're closed off. That's showing that you're not open. You want something open. That's how you build your brand loyalty. When somebody comments on one of your posts, make sure you comment back. Don't just hit the like button, comment back on everything. That's how you build it. Even though I didn't comment on it, I'm watching you. It's a crazy world out there. People are crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm crazy too. And I'm going to be the first to admit it. And I'll sit there and I'll just read comments. That's who we are. I'm not going to be afraid to admit it, you guys. Sorry. I go on to read the comments. And so I'm going to watch if you guys are responding back to people. And if you are, then you know what? Maybe the next comment the next post you post, then I'm going to comment on it, or I'm going to see if you comment again. And that's how you're going to build my loyalty to you. So make sure you guys are doing that stuff. Like I said, post stuff other than real estate. Videos are huge. Video stops the human brain. So when you post a video versus a still photo, people are going to stop on your post. Probably I would say 60% more than a still shot. So post a stupid cat in a garbage can, falling over and running away. People will laugh at it and people will stop on your photo or your video. It's stupid, but people will stop. It's known. I sit there and I scroll through Facebook at night and I will stop on every single video and I will watch it. Even if it is the dumbest thing in the world, I will still watch it. So post those videos. Any questions on any of that? No?
Nicole, you want us to post those videos on our business page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep, that's how you're going to get likes and followers, is posting those on your business page.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Increase your website traffic. Smart Facebook page owners use their pages to drive traffic to their website. If all you're doing on Facebook is getting engagement on your posts, then you're not really achieving many business goals. You're just being an entertainer. So start using link posts to drive traffic to your site. The great thing about link posts is Facebook generates a nice, full, big size picture if your website makes one available, which they do. These wide images get clicked a lot. Posting links to your website is an essential part of any Facebook content strategy. Every single post you make should have an action button. Why am I not thinking of it? What is it called? Click to action button. So it should always have your website linked to it, no matter if it's a dumb cat video or if it is a real estate video. If it is a post, whatever it may be, it should always have your name, your phone number, and your website and your email. All four of those every single time, no matter what it is, it should always, always, always have those, because we want to make sure that they are getting all the information possible. All right, boost SEOs. The topic of SEO on Facebook gets debated quite a bit. Some argue that the information in the About section of the business page is scrapped and thus searchable by Google. It's hard to accurately verify or dispute this claim. I've tried searching with various keywords from our page and not find results related to Wardley. I have to change that. I keep saying that. Real estate's Facebook page, but when someone searches for Wardley Real Estate, our Facebook page shows up #1 of the Google research. I believe the more ways you can find people, the better. So in the About section of your guys' Facebook page, I want to make sure that you guys are using certain keywords. Think about a buyer when you guys are searching for something. What are you going to type in? Just like if you remember that favorite movie of, well, you would know the topic if it's your favorite movie. Okay, so scratch that. So if you have that movie that you just watched, can't remember the title of it, but you remember that scene and you type in that scene, and then all of a sudden that movie title pops up, you use those certain keywords for that title. They put those certain keywords into their About section. So that's what I want you guys to do, is what would a buyer type in or a seller type in to try to find a home or to buy or to sell a home. That's what I want you guys to put into your about section. So yeah.
I noticed on your page, I'm not sure when, but you had changed from Wardley to WRE. Did that slow people down from finding you, or because when I searched Wardley, it was hard to find you. I had to look at your name.
Yes, I don't want people to find me.
Okay. I thought that's probably what was WRE for.
Yeah, because I just want Wardley people to find me and not everybody and everybody. So yes. So obviously make sure that you guys have Wardley Real Estate in your guys' name. But in the about section, make sure you guys have, so like obviously first time home buyer, conventional loan, FHA, like just kind of think of through your head, pick the top couple, I would say top 5 that come to your head with those words, and then try to figure out that about section for you. So that is something to think about and to write. Spy on your competitors. An interesting new feature on Facebook pages lets businesses spy on competitors. Now, this doesn't mean you can look over their shoulder and check out sales or results from their ads, but it's a great way to see how others in your area and niche are growing on Facebook. Just go to your page's insight overview, see the insight screenshot above. I don't think I posted it. And then scroll to the bottom. Once you add some competitor pages, you'll see something like this. All right, I'm not going to read this. So when you go to your pages watch, you can put the top competitors. So the top real estate agents that you like that have lots and lots of likes, or getting lots of page engagements or anything like that. And you can see where you can compare to them. So here we're #1 compared to Keller, Remax, Realty One, Coldwell Banker. So I constantly go to here and I'm like, okay, well, this week we had 92 engagements, and I look down, I'm like, okay, Keller got 28, this marketplace got 5, Remax got 346. What? How did they get 346? I don't get it. So then I went to Remax and I figured out why they got 346. So then I looked at it and I figured it out. So then I implemented that into our Facebook page. And then our engagement started going up. So that is how I kind of determine what is working, what is not. I see that this marketplace got 5. So I went on and I'm like, oh, geez, what are they posting that nobody likes? So then I kind of stay away from that stuff. So pick out your top competitors, who you think is your competition, and put those on there, and kind of like pick and choose and take what they're posting, steal what they're posting. It's not against the law, and use it, brand it to yourself. Do all that stuff. If things aren't working for them, then don't go that route. If things are working, go that route. So that's kind of the behind the scenes of being a marketer, is trying to figure out what's working for other people, so you can implement it into what will work for you. So that is a great way to for having a Facebook business page. All right, so now we are going to grab our computers and we are going to go ahead and we are going to get into Facebook. So let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go. You guys are taking up my space here. There we go. All right. So we are going to go to Facebook. All right, so this is going to be your personal Facebook page. So does anybody not have a business page?
So I tried making one, and then I tried to go back to it and keep going and just got lost.
Okay. So to create a business page is you're going to go to this little plus here. And this is what's going to separate you from your business to your personal. The reason why we want to separate your business from your personal is, one, we don't want anybody up in our business. So as a real estate agent, I don't want any clients up in my business. As a client, I don't want you in my business as a seller or a buyer. I don't want to have to friend request you. I don't want you to see what I'm doing on a Friday night. I don't want to see what you're doing on a Friday night. Another one is a business page. You are more easy to find. And also you can just like and follow for a business page. You don't have to friend request. So that is a lot easier and a lot smoother as far as a client goes. So all I have to do is hit the like button, the follow button, and there I go. I can unfollow you anytime. I can unlike you anytime. I don't have to hurt feelings of hitting the unfriend button. And like I said, a lot easier to find. So you hit this plus button, you hit the create. We're going to hit a business or a page and hit the page.
Do you have to have a Facebook page to have to create a business page?
You do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So create a business or a Facebook page to create a business page, and you don't have to do anything on your Facebook page. Just do stuff on your business page then. All right, so your page name is going to be your first and last name, if I spell my name right, with Wardley Real Estate. Oh my gosh. Happy Monday. All right, category is going to be real estate agent. Oh, my keyboard is running out of battery. Real estate agent. And then the description, this is your 255 word description. This is something about the business, what you do. This is where I would put your guys' keywords. This is something that you guys can think about later. We don't have to do this right now. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to create the page. All right, so then it's going to ask for your profile picture. This is where we're going to add that beautiful lifestyle picture of you. If you guys are on a hike, if you guys are sitting at a picnic table, if you're sitting in a kitchen, whatever it is, put that there. Cover photo. Cover photo is this right here. That is going to be there.
Would you include family?
I'm sorry, what?
Could you include family in that picture?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
So,
I have some that include their dogs. Yeah, absolutely. That shows that they are able to connect with you then as a family man. So absolutely.
So you don't want to put your professional photo there?
I personally would not. Okay. But unless it is a lifestyle professional photo.
No, I'm not talking about the Worldly Realty one.
I wouldn't. Those tend to be kind of stuffy and more unwelcoming, unless yours is very welcoming and like, hey, you know, shows your personality. Then I would put it there.
Okay.
So yes, your cover photo here. Can be any kind of photo. I'm just going to show you. I have lots of photos on my Facebook page here. So if you go under my more and go to
what is your photo? What is your cover?
So it is Nicole, Niccole, WRE, Corporate Director of Marketing.
I just want to see what your cover photo was. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So if you go to stock photos, I have all of these photos that are already bought and paid for you guys that you guys can go ahead and use. So you guys can pick and choose any of these photos that are high res that will look good in that spot there. So you guys can go ahead and use any of those there. Or else you guys can use a carousel, which, well, that shows it. Sorry, let's go back. Or else if you guys just go ahead and hit save, we'll hit save here. And then now go up here and hit edit. You guys can add a video or create a slideshow. I would highly recommend doing one of those because again, moving, it's going to show that that's moving. So it's going to catch the eye. So I'm just going to show you a page that my Minnesota, I work for a boat company up in Minnesota. So this is their cover page or cover photo. So it's of a boat. So it's going to catch the eye when somebody comes to our page. They're going to be like, oh, well, that's kind of cool because it's showing them, you know, fishing and on a boat and everything like that. So if you do have, you know, if you have a house that you guys went through, or if you can find a page that has a video, or if you have Canva, you can create a video through Canva, or even a slideshow. A slideshow will still make it rotate and still show that that moving part. So you can create any of those up there. Any questions there? No? Okay. All right. So next, I want you guys to go down to edit page info on your left-hand side. So this is what we are going to, this is where our page info is going to go. This is obviously our name here. So if you ever want to change your name, this is where it would be. Username. So this would just be a username that people would be able to find you easier. So if you have like Jay's Homes or Williams Moving, whatever, I don't know. This is where you can go ahead and you can put that there. Description, again, that's that 255 character description there. We're a real estate agent. Phone number, put your phone number there. And then your email address, your website. Your website is your first and last name .wardleyre.com. That is that. So put that there. Address. Do not put your home address. Always put your office address. So if you are with Summerlin, The Curve, Flamingo, or Green Valley, go ahead and put that address there because we don't want any creepos sitting there peeking in your windows at night. So go ahead and put that address there. And then your service area, you can go ahead and you can put any areas you want. So if you want to go ahead, obviously put Las Vegas because you are serving the Las Vegas area. Well, let's save the Las Vegas area. But if you also want to go ahead on Chicago right now, tons of people are moving from Chicago. So if you want to go ahead and hit the Chicago area, you'll show up in the Chicago area as a real estate agent in the Las Vegas area. If you want to hit the Beverly Hills area, Los Angeles, Santa Monica, whatever area, region you want to go ahead and hit, you can go ahead up to 10 areas and put that in there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put Santa Monica, if I can spell right. Santa Monica. All right. So then your hours available. When are you going to figure out when you want to be available? Do you want to be always open? Probably not. Most of us have families, or if we don't, we still want quiet time. So I would prefer, you know, probably 7 o'clock to probably 8 o'clock. 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. is probably going to be my time. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Then you just go ahead and put your time. I'm just going to do this for the sake of training so it doesn't take us forever. But that's where you go ahead and put your hours. And then privacy policy, you don't have to put that. Impressions. This is where I would go ahead. Let me make sure. Yeah. This is where I would go ahead and put your guys' license number. Just to put it in there, put your license number in there. For the state of Nevada, you do have to have your license number legally somewhere on Facebook. So this is where I would put that either here or additional information. So make sure that you have it here or there. And then here is add your Instagram account, put your Instagram account.
I'm sorry, Nicole. So I'm still waiting for my license, but I do have the actual number.
Okay.
Can I work on this and then not hit it to go live until I get my license in hand, or?
If you have your license number, you can go ahead and start going.
Start working on it, okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, so then go ahead, if you have an Instagram account, add that here, because the best thing about Facebook is you can go ahead and post from Facebook and you don't even have to touch Instagram. It goes ahead and posts right to Instagram, and you don't even have to touch it. So you just post from here and it goes to Instagram, and it's absolutely amazing. So I don't even touch it. So make sure that you put your Instagram in there. So that is everything on your edit page info. Any questions on that? No? Okay, this is my Instagram that keeps pulling up. All right, so settings. We're gonna go to settings, which is next down from our info on the left-hand side. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and go down this. So here, a kind of cool thing about this is we can go ahead, we are real estate agents, which means, like I said, that we are kind of a straight shooter. We're down the middle. We don't bleed blue. We don't bleed red. We don't talk about religion. We don't care how much money you make. We don't care about any of that. So we never talk politics. We never talk religion. Never talk race. We never talk any of that. So here, what I like is I go ahead and I turn on this page moderation. So no words are being blocked from this page, obviously, because I just made this page. This is where I can go ahead and I can put in these keywords or phrases or emojis that are going to go ahead and be blocked from my page. So obviously we have some crazies out there in the world. Thank goodness we are out of election year, but there are still things going on with election or with everything. So I can go ahead and I can hit Trump. I can hit Biden, or I can put in Biden. I can put in COVID because I don't even care about COVID. Sorry, guys. I can put in, I can put in Harris. My list can go on and on and on and on and on. So anytime somebody goes ahead and even mentions or types in anything around these names, their comment is going to go ahead and be blocked from my page. So they can't even post anything like that on my page, which is kind of cool. I can go ahead and put hate, sucks, stupid, whatever, even if they're trying to leave like a rude comment about if I showed them a house or something like that, where they are trying to leave a bad review for me. So I can go ahead and put those. I can put, so if you are afraid of that, go ahead and put those phrases, put those words in there, and you can go ahead and save it. And anytime someone tries to put that in there, it's going to go ahead and block all of those words from your page, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to hit save. And now nobody can say those words on my page. Next down is profanity filter. So they have a moderate or a medium and a strong. So these are obviously going to be your profanity. They can't say profanity on your page. Again, for reviews, feedback, anything like that. We have wackadoodles out there. that like to just come onto pages and just go ahead and go off on it. So you can put those profanity filters on there. So I'm just gonna, and that could leave bad feedback for you, even just because they're a wackadoodle and you never met them before. But I'm just gonna go ahead and go on a page and just go on a rampage. So you can go ahead and just save it, and you don't even have to worry about those people going off on your page anymore. So that's kind of a cool thing there. I love it. I'm glad that they did that. So I would use it. I highly recommend you guys using it. It is a lifesaver within the business world. So those are two great things there. Another thing here is page roles. Before I get into messaging, page roles is where you can go ahead and assign a page role to somebody. So if you have wife, husband, child, or if you're going to have an assistant that's going to do something or anything like that, you can go ahead and assign them. So if I'm going to go ahead and assign William this, I can go ahead and type in his name here and have him do what I want him to do. If I want him to edit everything, if I want him just to be a moderator, what I want him to do, and hit add. And then he has all of the page information and he's able to do everything for me on the page. So that is where that is. Now messaging. Like I said before, messaging is huge within the Facebook world. Facebook does pay attention to how fast you do respond to the messaging. So we want to make sure that messaging is always on. Or I should say, you never know when you are in a business meeting, showing a home, an open house, or anything like that. You don't want to be rude and pick up your phone and respond to a Facebook message to those customers, but you also don't want to leave that person hanging that just messaged you on Facebook. Because then you don't know if they're going to go to the next agent who's going to sit there and contact them right away. So what you want to go ahead and do is you want to set up an automatic response. So what it is going to look like is I will show you my baseball one. We have that turned on. So when I go up to my inbox, and someone messages us. So she said, I sent in my form, blah, 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 blah. So right away it says, hi, thanks for contacting us. We're not available at the moment, but we'll answer your message as soon as possible. So right there, I know automatically that that person was taken care of, that that person got a message from me, even though I was not available to contact them immediately. They still got that response. And they're still going to be on their end. They're going to be like, oh, thank you. Okay. They responded to me. They acknowledged my response or my message. They'll be back. They'll get in contact with me. So
where do you go to set that up again?
I'm sorry?
Where's that set up at? Oh, in the messaging? Okay.
Yep. So in the messaging. So we want to make sure that that is turned on. So we're going to go ahead and go during a messaging conversation, we want to set up an automated response. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to hit setup. And then we're going to hit automated response. And then instant reply, we're going to hit this toggle on. And then we can go ahead and we can turn this, we can switch this. So you can edit your message and you can say, I would make this personal, make it to who you are. So, you know, hey, thanks for contacting me, or howdy, if you're a cowboy, hey, what's up? Whatever it may be. Be true to who you are, because when they meet you in person, they want that to be exactly who they were messaging. Because I don't want somebody to be like, hello, thanks for contacting me. And then I meet them at the house and like, hey, what's up? And I'll be like, dude, that was not who I was just messaging at all. I want to make sure that who I am messaging is who I am meeting. So make sure those two people are constant across your whole marketing plan. Don't try to imitate somebody that you're not. That is the number one in marketing. Do not imitate somebody you're not. I don't ever imitate somebody I'm not. I am as true can be. So don't be somebody that you're not, because it's just going to be a mess. So make sure that that is there. We're going to go ahead and save that then once we change it. And then why is it not letting me set up my time here? Of course. Oh, there we go. Okay, so then go down to away messages, and then we're going to hit edit. All right, so now we're going to hit the time. We're obviously in Pacific time. No, Eastern, Pacific, never mind. Gosh, told you I've only been here a month, or a year, a month. Oh, wait. Was it already set to Pacific? Are we midway? Does anybody know?
I think it's GMT 8. Because it said Los Angeles on that.
Okay, we'll just keep it there then. All right, so add time. What I recommend is doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. all day, every day. That way because you never, ever know when a client is going to pop up and say, hey, I want to see 123 Main Street. So then you don't have to quick go, oh, wait, I got to turn my message on. This way it is on at all times. You don't have to worry about it, and it is a done deal. So I would just do all day, every day, and done deal. So go ahead and hit save. We're going to change it, yes. And then now it is on. This is going to be my message. Obviously change it. Don't make it plain Jane. Change it to who you are. And now we are good to go. Any questions on that? No, you guys are a pretty easy crowd today.
And you said all of this will be on your YouTube channel on the Hub?
Yes, sir. All right, so now we are going to go back to, I can never figure out how to go back home from here. They make it as hard as possible. They don't let me go back home. See, they make me go all the way back. All right. Okay, I'll just go back from here. All right, so then after that, I'm just going to go to this page. We're going to go back to settings. We're going to go back to messaging. We're going to show a greeting. So that's when somebody goes onto your page, and I don't know who has the greeting, or else I would show you. Let me see if, oh. Let's see if she does. Nope. Okay, so when you go onto a business page, usually the message pops up and says, hello, how can I help you? So that's where this would be set up. So back in messaging, show a greeting. So if you would go onto my Facebook page, that's what would show up. It would say, hi, how can I help you with your marketing needs? Or thanks for getting in touch with me. I'm excited, blah, 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 blah. So that would be turned off. You want to go ahead and turn that on. And then you can go ahead and change it and put in what you would like to have it to say. You know, hey, thanks for stopping by my page. If you would like to see a home, let me know, or let me help you on your real estate journey, or whatever it may be. and then go ahead and save it, and you are good to go. And again, that will pop up when they come onto your page.
And that's under edit, that's under settings, right? Messaging, messaging.
Yep, messaging, yep, and then it'll be right here. Let me go to my other page, my new one, because then you guys can see it. Let's see, what page was I on? See all the pages I'm on, guys? Okay, so you go to settings, messaging,
yep,
and then show a greeting. So we're going to turn that on,
right,
and then you can change it, and then you can change it to whatever you want, and then save it. All right, so one last thing I want to show you guys within the messaging is add your messenger to your website. So this is going to be, this will pop up on your website page. So I will show you, he better have it on or else I am going to not be very happy with him. So Alberto, oops. All right, so this is what we're going to do right here. We're going to set this up right here. So this is going to be the pop-up from Facebook. So this is going to be over on your website. So now when I am on your website, I can go ahead and I have a direct link to be able to message you, and it is going to go then over to your Facebook page to message you. So I know when we first moved out here, we were looking for a club baseball team for both of our boys. And I, as lazy as us Americans are, and again, I will admit it, I could not just sit up and pick up a phone and call. I wanted that direct message. And I went through like 7 or 8 websites before I could direct message. And I seriously clicked all the websites. I kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. And that's what us Americans do nowadays. And so it's amazing that Facebook has integrated that, because now we can have that on our website. So it is easy for people to be able to quick click and contact us immediately. So then we know that they are on our website, that they are searching, that they are wanting our immediate attention. So when we go here, so it says add messenger to our website. So we're still in settings and messaging. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to hit next. Again, we can go ahead and we can change our greeting to with however we want it. So that's where we're going to hit the edit. And then we're going to hit next. Custom color. So as you can see, he is black and gold. So he changed his to gold. So we're going to go ahead and keep that with, he's going to change his to gold. So you can change that to whatever you want. You can copy over the color from your Delta Net over to here to match it exactly. So we can do that. We're going to keep the rest of it. Don't touch the rest of it here. We're going to click next. And then add your website. So we're going to go ahead and add your website. So we are going to go ahead and do, I'm going to do Lolita. Tester.4DRE.com. We're going to hit, oh, I have to do the HTTPS. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to save it. So then it turns green here, and then I'll add the code to my website, keep that there. We're going to go over here. We're going to copy the code to the clipboard. It'll turn green and we're going to finish. All right, so now we're done. And then now we have to go over to our DeltaNet. So there's different ways to log into the DeltaNet. DeltaNet is your website-based platform. So you guys can either go through that through the hub, or you guys can go through that through the Wardley Real Estate website. So DeltaNet here, you can go ahead and go to the agent website, which is here. Or just put in your website, I guess, too. Whatever. Log in. Let me get over to agent side. All right, so this is your DeltaNet. So we are going to go to, let me see here. I got to find it again because this is Delta 6. Oh, crapola, guys. I don't think I know where it is on Delta 6. Tell you the truth.
Is it on website pages to the left where you were before? Right there.
No.
Oh, okay.
Crap.
I'm sorry, Nicole, what are you looking for again?
I am looking on where to put in this, the Facebook Messenger. Do you know? They changed it on me.
And it wouldn't be in there where you do the website design, like where you change your website?
No. Oh my goodness.
I need to pay a tech person to do all this.
They just changed this on me. You know what?
What about that Facebook connector setting right there?
Nope.
No. Go try in the website, maybe.
It's not. I know it's not.
The site design, maybe?
Nope. It's not in here. I know for a fact it's not. Nope. Oh my gosh.
CRM.
Message inbox. Did you see that one? In the CRM.
This is going to drive me nuts, you guys. They took it away from me. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Now I feel like a fool. Okay. All right, well, I think I might have to get back to you on that one. There's our Google Analytics. Other sources. I'll get back to you on that, guys. I'm going to ask right now. Okay, we'll wait to hear for an answer, and then I'll show you guys. All right. Any other questions with setting up your Facebook page?
Nicole, I have a question, but you haven't went over this part yet. My question is that can you invite people to your business page who aren't your friends on Facebook?
You cannot.
Okay.
No, they have to be your friends on Facebook to invite them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
I was wondering.
Yes. Oh, and then I was going to, is Mian still on here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I am going to, oh, we heard from them. Howdy, Nicole. Oh, it's my rubber ducky. She calls herself. So this is she calls herself my rubber ducky because I always figure stuff out before she can answer them. How do you spell howdy ho? Howdy hey? Howdy hey? I'll just say howdy hey. You search custom code in the search bar. So now I have to do custom code in the search bar. Got it. All right. So now they're making us search it. Okay. So now we're just going to be doing custom code, apparently up in the search bar.
Nothing came up when I put it in there.
Okay, so when you guys are here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this so you guys can see it, what it looks like. Delete. Delete. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have to search up here custom code. So obviously it's not on here anymore because I couldn't find it. I knew it wasn't on there. So you're gonna search up custom code, name the snippet. It's just name it what it is, Facebook chat. Don't change any of this. We want it on all the domains. We want it all in all of the pages. We want it at top of all the pages. And then the snippet, we're just going to go ahead and we are going to paste it. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to save it. And then now it is on your guys' website. So then you just go ahead and you go over to your welcome dashboard or you go to your website and then preview your website. I don't have one, so I can't show you guys what it looks like. That'll be on there, but you've seen it on the mustache. And it will look like this once it's all done. So that is how you do that. So custom code up here, copy and paste it. If you want to get your guys' color, just go to your modular theme editor. And this is going to be your color. So if you already did your website, and then just go ahead and copy this. And then that's where you'd put that color into where you had your color over here. So then you can match your color.
So I had a Wordly website, but it's not showing in DeltaNet. You said like when you go to welcome dashboard, it should be right there on the left-hand side to say preview website, right?
So you're in DeltaNet?
Yes.
Okay, so you see this right here.
I see that, yes.
Okay, so on your left-hand side?
Yep.
Do you see CRM?
Yes.
Marketing?
Yes.
Listings? Yep. Website?
Yep.
Yeah?
I don't see that one. Okay. Okay, I got you. I thought it was just, okay, I got it.
Okay, we're good?
Got it now, thanks a lot.
Okay, perfect. All right, okay, so for a ad, so we are gonna go ahead and we are going to boost an ad. So let's go ahead and say we are going to boost our numbers for today.
Real quick, one more time. Once we add it to our webpage, it says continue as Sean, continue as guest. Like,
it says what? Yeah, like it says this, right?
Yes, okay, because it's my, okay, I got it.
Yep, because it's you.
Gotcha, okay.
Yep, yep. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and so the market is hot. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna post that. And then we're gonna boost this. So we want to go ahead and we wanna boost this. So we're gonna, obviously our call to action, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that as a send message. And then this is where yours probably got rejected. So back in December of 2019, the Fair Housing sued Facebook because we were able to go ahead and pick our gender and our age group of who we sat and targeted to. So the Fair Housing sued Facebook because obviously we are not supposed to do that. We are supposed to go ahead and be able to market to all ages, all genders, everything like that. So now Facebook has this special ad category that we have to make sure that we are clicking. So they know that we are fair housing, that we are a special ad category, so they can overlook our ads basically with a magnifying glass. So this has to be on at all times, every single time we post as a real estate agent. So our special ad category has to be turned on, and then ad category, we are housing. So this housing has to be clicked.
And where was that again?
Thank you.
Yes. So that is going to be right. So underneath button, it's going to be special ad category.
Now, before to get to where you are right now.
Oh, so I will show you. So this is my post that I just posted. We're going to boost it.
No, before, because that's where I was still asking about that other thing when you, to get to ads itself, to do that, what you're doing, you got to go to Ad Center?
Oh, no. So I'm just creating a post.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what I was saying.
Yep. So I just created a post. Yep. So then I'm just going to boost it. And then, like I said, the send message, the special ad category, it's always going to be turned off. So always make sure it's turned on. So if your ad is rejected, that light bulb should come on in your head and be like, aha, I would know why. That special ad category, I forgot to turn on. Always make sure that that is turned on, because 100% it will always get rejected. So here, your audience detail, this is where I was talking about. This is where we can go ahead and we can get a little nerdy. So see here, we cannot change any of this because we are fair housing. We cannot change any of it because it is unavailable for a special ad category. We can't change men and women, anything like that. So this is where we have to be a little more creative. Where do we want to go ahead and where do we want to target our property? Do we have that $1.5 million house where we want to go ahead and target Brentwood, LA, Malibu, Beverly Hills? We can go ahead and type that in there. Do we have that cattle ranch where we want to go ahead and do Texas, Wyoming, Montana? Or do we have that first time home buyer's home where we just want to go ahead and just do Las Vegas? So this is where that is going to be. We don't want United States. So let's just go ahead and say we have that first time home buyer's home. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to do Las Vegas. And it automatically does a 15-mile radius. but we can go ahead and we can put it all the way up to a 50-mile radius. Do we want it that large? Probably not. I would probably go out as far as Boulder City. So 25-mile radius, 30-mile radius, probably 30-mile radius looks good, because you're getting more bang for your buck that way. Detailed marketing. Again, remember, we're doing our first-time home buyers. So this is where we're going to be targeting our teachers, first-time home buyers. So we're taking out those 18-year-olds, because those 18-year-olds, half of them are still in high school. And then we're taking out those 65-year-olds. Most of those 65-year-olds are not first-time home buyers. So we're not wasting our money on those 18-year-olds or those 65-year-olds. We're targeting right directly to those first-time home buyers. Say we have that $265,000 first-time home buyer that is going to pass FHA loan. So we are going to target. So we are going to put first-time home buyers. So we can go ahead and interest first-time home buyers. Now, how do they know that they're going to be first-time home buyers? We live in a very, very creepy world. Just an example. I just had this yesterday. So I was at church yesterday and I was wearing this shirt, and it has like a WSHP or something like that. It's supposed to say worship. And I got it from this website, and it's a pretty cool sweatshirt. And some guy comes by, my husband's wearing one that is supposed to say mercy, and it's like MCR. I don't know. It's spelled different, and it's pretty cool. And this guy's like, "Gosh, your sweatshirts are pretty dope. Where'd you get them?" And I'm sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, I don't even know where I got them." And I'm sitting there, and all through church, and all I could think about is, where did I get them? Where did I get them? Where did I get them? And all of a sudden, my Apple Watch dings, and it's Art of Homage 15% off. And I'm like, what? That's where I got my sweatshirts. And I'm like, how? And so that's how creepy our world is. They know when you're a first-time home buyer. Your computer's listening to your phone's listening to you, your watch is listening to you, every single device is listening to you. So when you're talking to somebody else about first-time home buyers, your computer's picking up on that. When you are looking for FHA, when you are a golfer, whatever it is, your devices are listening to you, so they know that that's what your interests are. So that's how they know, and that's how they are going to pick out those first-time home buyers, those FHA loans, those conventional loans, those campers, those fishers, all of that. That's how they know, which is pretty darn flipping creepy if you ask me. So first-time home buyers, again, it's going to pass for an FHA insured loan. So down here, I'm going to take these numbers away right now. So right now it's going to show 1.6 million people that ours is going to reach. I don't want you guys to get all excited about that and be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's how much my ad is going to reach. No, we don't want that many people, because that means that we are reaching probably 100,000 of those are 18-year-old high school kids. Another 100,000 of those are 65-year-olds. Another 100,000 of those are people that aren't even first-time home buyers. Another 100,000 of those are, so don't think of it like that. So we want it to be as little as possible, as small as possible. So we want to make sure that we can get it down. So watch that number when I put in first-time home buyers. So we're going to put in that first. Gosh, I can type. So that first-time home buyers, bringing it down to 92,000 people. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. FHA loan. We're going to bring that FHA. All right. That's what we like to see. If we can stay around, under that, I would say probably 500,000 people. I would say a lot less than that, but if we can stay underneath that, we're rocking it. We're getting our money worth. So first-time home buyers, FHA preferred. Again, if we want teachers, seriously, they don't have teachers. All right, so apartments. Obviously, if they're in an apartment, they're probably going to be wanting to first-time home buy. That's probably a good one that you guys want there. You guys can go ahead and browse it. Where did it go? Oh, detailed marketing. Just went away on me. Oh. Guys. There we go. Or you can browse it if you can't think of anything, and you can go through. There's so much, you guys. So apartments, obviously, like I said, apartments, they're probably looking for first-time home buyers. Anything, banking, well, I might not be banking. So tons and tons and tons of stuff. There's the car dealership. So if you have that lot, excuse me. So lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. So look at all of that stuff. So if you have an investment property, you can go ahead and hit landlords, market management, appraisal, brokers. So there's so much things that you guys can go ahead and do. So we're just going to go ahead and hit it at that. How many days? We're going to go ahead and we are going to hit that $2 or $4 for 4 days. So you are spending $4 for 4 days, or you can go $4 for 2 days. I wouldn't even worry about this coming up. Just go ahead and hit that. Don't worry about these numbers. It is always more than that. Again, don't worry about those. Go ahead and hit boost now, and that's good. Ad is going to run. You can go ahead and do this with boosting your page, getting engagement, anything like that. So any questions with any of this? No? You guys all feel comfortable boosting a post? I'm not seeing any heads nodding or anything, you guys. Did you guys all fall asleep on me? Wake up!
That was good. Thanks, Nicole. I'm going to post something this afternoon.
Okay, good. Thank you for waking up and saying something.
The only thing for me is could you go back and do that post again? Because like, where'd you grab that from? Because you did it so fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you either can, let me go back onto my page, actually, where I have a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so here is my page. So you can go ahead and you can post, you can boost anything that you already have posted. So as you can see, anything here says boost. So anything here, I can go ahead and I can boost.
Okay.
Or if you have something new. So if you have an open house that you are just posting that you want to boost, you can go ahead and you can create a post here. And then just go to the photo here.
Gotcha.
Yep,
okay.
And then I just pulled it from my computer.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yep.
And then that's when you, because that's what I saw that and didn't see the other one. Okay.
Okay, yep. And then I just posted it and then I went to the boost to post.
But you could have automatically boosted it when you created it the first time.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But if you just post it and not boost it, does it just, it doesn't do all the direct stuff that you just did with the marketing stuff?
No.
Okay, and then you don't have to you don't get flagged if you don't put all of the specifics that you said.
No. You can just go ahead and you can just post, and it doesn't flag it. It doesn't. You don't have to do any of that. It just automatically posts.
But the only time it does that is when you do the boost.
Correct.
Okay. Now, does that cost you?
It does not. Nope. Everything is free, as long as you are not boosting.
That's what I'm saying. So when you boost, that charges you? They charge you?
Yes. Boosting charges. I'm sorry?
Do you know how much they charge you?
That's where we pick. That's where I say, so this is where, you can choose it. So so boosting is a minimum of $1 a day.
Oh,
so
okay. So it's not an ad charge, it's a daily charge.
It's a daily charge. Yep. And it's a daily charge, but they don't charge your card until the end of the month. So I don't want you guys to be surprised that at the end of the month, you guys have like a $40 charge on your card because you boosted 10 posts. And that's why I say $4, because the way that I boost and the way that we hit those demographics and we really key in on those specific people, it should not cost you more than $4 to get somebody. So we shouldn't have to spend a lot on getting somebody. So that's why I say $4 for 4 days is more than enough.
And you can post as many ads as you can within that day?
Yep.
Good, okay.
Yep. Absolutely. Any other questions on that? Those were good questions. So anything on my page, you guys, is free for you guys to take. So here I have a daily posting. So like today, the 8th was a seller tip, top reason homes don't sell. And so I post that for you. So right here is what I posted for you guys. So you guys can go ahead and you guys can copy this. So all you have to do is do this and then copy and then take this and then, excuse me, and then save this to your guys's save image, save it. And then now all you guys have to do is go over to your Facebook page, create a post, paste it, hit your photo, upload the photo that you just downloaded, and there's your guys' post for the day. So you guys don't even have to think about what to even post. I do it all for you guys every single day of the week.
And now where is that at that you said on your page of showing what you do every day?
That is right on my main page. So if you scroll, so here's the calendar. So that's at the top of my page. So I pin that every single month. It's at the top of my page. And so every single day I post. So here's today's post. And then I always do the local market. So you can always save these to yours and post that as well. And then, so I always post every single day, at least 2 or 3. And then here's yesterday's. Here's the days before. So it's every single day I post. Like here's a postcard that I made you guys that you guys can go ahead and print and mail out. So there's tons and tons and tons of stuff on my page for you guys. Just take it and run with it.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Nicole, I'm sorry. Can you do one of those paste and copies with the video?
Yeah, so the video one I give you, okay, so I'll go to one of the video ones. So the video ones, I give you guys a link that lets you guys download the video. Let me see, where's the video one? So the video one here, if you go into the comments, here's the link to it. So it'll give you the link right over. So then you can go ahead and you can download it from here. Oh, see, Patricia already used it. So you can go ahead and you can then take this off and then you can put your own picture on it and use it to whatever you want. So then you can go ahead and you can put your picture. Oh, we don't want Roger that big. Settle down, Roger. So you can put your picture there and then you can put your there and then you just download it and then it will download to your computer. So on every single one of my videos, I have the link here for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, yep. Yep, so any other questions? Well, you guys have me on. You guys don't get one-on-ones with me. So any other questions, you guys can go ahead and ask. I'll use this as a free-for-all.
Yes, so now this, how do you link this and everything that you post on this to like your Instagram account?
Okay, so when you post to Facebook, I'll show you here. When you want to go ahead and post to Facebook and Instagram, you go to right here, manage your pages and Instagram account together. Go to the business suite right here.
Yep.
And then we're going to create a post through here.
Ah, and it'll do it for both.
And then it does it for both. Yep. Yep. Right here. Then it's creating it for here and it's creating it for my Instagram. And then you create something, add your photo, and then you hit publish, and then it goes directly to both. So it's pretty nice. Pretty easy. Then you don't even have to log into Instagram at all.
I guess I'm trying to, I don't see it on my page.
Have you linked your Instagram yet?
Okay, I got to do all that stuff. Okay, I got you.
Yep, yep. As soon as you link Instagram, you'll see it.
You have to do that, like, because you have to link your business Instagram, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
And even when you have a great ad, they're almost impossible to scale.
Just wait.
In this video,
there we go. My YouTube started.
Gotcha.
Yes, you link your business Instagram to this, and then it will go right to it. Yep. Yep. Any other questions, guys? No?
Hey, your Instagram page, does it have to be a business page? Because I created mine, but it's not a business page. It's just another account that I created.
I would probably, you can just go ahead and switch it over to a business page.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, I'm getting emails all the time from all of you guys with questions if I'm offering one-on-ones and stuff. So let's ask questions.
I got mine answered. I'm okay.
Okay, good.
I'm good. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. Well, then I am going to end this show and I will see you guys next week. I'm actually doing Instagram next week.
Ooh,
yeah, I see that.
Yes. So I will see you guys all next Monday then.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Nicole?
You're welcome. Yeah.
I have one more question. I'm still waiting for the license, and my question would be, that's quite, a lot of things to remember before I get it. So can I already go on a hub, which you send it to me, actually not you, that was WordPress, and explore it over there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, I have one more question. Does a license number have to be on every single ad, or if it's on the page, that's enough, right?
Yep, as long as it's on the page, that's enough. It doesn't have to be blasted everywhere.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yes. Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.